Hey, this Granny. I'm gonna make y'all a cooking video. Well, I ain't gonna make it. My grandson gonna make it for me. Cause I don't cook no more, but I show him how to do all my famous recipes that I know how to cook. And don't be laughing at my mustache. I took some old medicine, got Viagra or something like that, made me grow hair all over my face. But y'all watch this video and maybe you learn something. Alright, these are the ingredients you're going to need to make this mashed cauliflower. Head of cauliflower, 2-3 tablespoons of butter, smart balance, whatever you want to use. Some sour cream, 3 tablespoons. Some light cream cheese, some salt and pepper, any kind of spices you want to use. You ain't got to use nothing special for this recipe. If you like to taste some oregano, you put some oregano in it. First of all, you just go ahead and get your cauliflower and get that base off of it real good. And you know, don't cut yourself when you get your knife out. Just kind of go around it and cut off that big old stalk. You don't want that in there. I guess you could put it in there if you could soften it up. And then you're going to clean it real thoroughly just to kind of wash any kind of stuff off of it and make sure it ain't all nasty and got nothing on it, no germs and stuff. You're going to boil it anyway, so you'll be boiling away any kind of germs, but just make sure there's no little bits and pieces of green stuff on it there. You know, just gonna go ahead and wash it off real well. Then the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna heat you up a pot of boiling water. Go ahead and heat it till it's kind of boiling, and add your cauliflower in there like that, and you're gonna bring that pot up to a boil for a little while. Just put your lid on it, and you don't have to add no salt or nothing to the water. Just boil it until the cauliflower gets nice and tender. It's going to take about 30 minutes or so to boil that and get it nice and tender. And you'll be able to tell when it's tender, but you'll bring it up to a boil. And once it gets to the tenderness that you want, some people like to have chunks in their cauliflower, they mashed cauliflower. I like mine to be nice and smooth, about like my rear end. Well, it used to be nice and smooth. It ain't no more. But anyway, go ahead and cook this until it's tender. Just touch it, and you can leave your fingerprint in there. Don't burn yourself now, but if you can leave your fingerprint in there, it's probably done. And you're going to go ahead and get you one of those old colanders. That's one of those little containers with the holes in it. Get your colander, pour it out. Then what you're going to do is bring you over, take your cauliflower. Once all the water's drained off of it, put it in a bowl, and you're going to start adding your ingredients. This is when you're going to season it to taste and make it taste good. You get your little, you can use butter, you can use smart balance. I don't know how you kids eat these days, but you know, you can use some light margarine. You don't even have to use margarine. Some people say margarine ain't good for you. But put about a couple of tablespoons of butter or whatever you want to put in there. Get you some sour cream. Put you about 2 or 3 tablespoons of sour cream in there. You can use light sour cream, just whatever you want to use. You ain't got to use nothing special, you know, just whatever you want to taste and how rich you want it. Get you a little bit of pepper and put that pepper on top of it just to give it some flavor. If you like it spicy, get you some red pepper. Add you a little bit of salt, but now if you're making it for yourself, you know your salt taste. Don't be putting a whole bunch of salt up there for everybody else to taste those salty food you can't hardly eat. That's what I hate. And then you just start mashing it. Just go ahead and mash it to the consistency you want. I did forget to put in some of the cream cheese. Philadelphia cream cheese is so good, and it gives it that little tang. I like that taste of Philadelphia cream cheese in there. But you don't have to use the Philadelphia. You can use any kind of cream cheese, just something to kind of keep it nice and moist and give it that little tang. And just go ahead and mash it till it gets to your consistency. Again, if you cook it shorter, you can have a few little chunks in there, and you'll see when it starts getting smooth, because it'll look smooth like you're making some cake batter or something. And then you can go ahead and taste it a little bit and get it to your desired taste, and I guarantee you guys will love this recipe. You can serve it instead of potatoes, and everybody will love you, and Everybody will worship you and everything when you make this mashed cauliflower. I hope y'all enjoyed this because I sure did enjoy making it.